Hello, everybody, and welcome to Quantum Leap Revisited, a show that I do once a week where we talk about all the latest, not the latest, we talk about Quantum Leap, the original show that ran from 1989 to 1993. Now, some strange things have happened, and I don't know exactly what's going on, but either some people didn't get the invite or there's something else going on. Maybe there's a problem with messages. Not 100% sure. But for now, it seems like I'm here, and that's pretty much it. And today we're going to go over our episodes. So I hope you like hanging out with me because that's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, I see Nick is saying I'm going to be coming late. Okay, well, it's one guy. I don't know what happened to the others, but we'll see what happens. In any case, we're going to talk about today the season. Well, no, not the season. We're looking at first of all the S tiers of all the seasons, and we're ranking them. So it'll be a ranking within a ranking. And the reason I'm doing this, I'm trying to kind of get a feel for what would be the top episodes and how they would rank, meaning what's the top 10, what's the top 20, what's the top 30. I don't know if we'll continue throughout all the stuff, but it would be nice to know what the top episodes are and how they're ranked if we're doing a list like that. And what I'm gonna do now is gonna do that kind of tier list. So thank you for your patience. This is really weird, and maybe somebody will pop up from somewhere. Okay, I'm doing this right now. I hope everybody's doing well. I did actually put all of these. I did all this thumbnail stuff. Okay. Share screen. I think this. Do you see it? Okay, I think people see it. So I'm going to be multitasking here. Oh, wait, I see Ro. What a relief, Ro. There's been few times that I've been so happy to see you. I mean, I that didn't come out right.
How's everybody? I was here earlier, but you said you were going to be late. I stayed and I entertained the chat for a little while, and then I had to step away because I was actually on my way to do something, and then I saw and I'm like, "Oh crap! It's Thursday night, isn't it?" And then I rushed back over here. So, what's up, everybody in the chat? Look at Mary White with all the caps. I love that.
What a relief. I think that there's something wrong with some of the messaging on Twitter because I
Yes.
tried sending Script a message, but I feel like something is wrong with his messaging. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe we'll still see him.
You know, I have been trying to undo because I inadvertently because I wanted to try the new private chat on X on Twitter there,
It's
and
awful.
it's awful. It's a
Yes.
mess. I hate it.
I don't like to use strong words like hate, but if I ever did, it would describe that chat. It's
Yep.
really I think they kind of force people to use it. I wasn't really a question. I don't think they were like, "Hey, do you feel like testing this out?" They're like, "Enter a code. This is your chat now," or something like that.
Yep. It's in beta mode, but it's going to be rolled out no matter what. So
It really has. One of the best things about Twitter was the messaging, and the fact
yeah.
that now it's like this is a real downer. But
Yep.
we'll do the best we can with our tier list. I guess we're going to start. What we're doing today is we're going to do the S tier. First of all, in S, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there are some episodes. We may get to the A, but there's a lot more of A's, so we'll have to see about that. But let's start with S. The first season, I think the first episode that was an S was the pilot episode.
Okay.
So now I'll do a poll. We have to say, like, this is going to be tricky and difficult to explain, but basically every episode we're doing now, we understand that it's good, but we have to rank them within this.
Like,
So
how good are they?
So I
Really?
guess what I'm saying is now when you say S, it's not just an episode that you think is an S tier. This is like an S tier within the S tier.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be thinking now that you're giving, let's put it this way, an S is like 100, an A is a 95, a
Sure.
B is a 90. A C is like, let's say, I no, even I'd say like an S is 100, an A is like a 97, uh, B is like a 95, a C is like a 92, a D is like a 90.
All right. I got you. I hear you.
Everybody understands what I'm trying to say in the chat. That
Yeah.
that basically,
These are the best of the best. And then we just have to kind of decide, which ones are slightly better than others. But yeah, I get you.
oh, you know what? I got this, Ro. I'm gonna really impress you now. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Wait, you're doing math. You're already confusing me.
so I'm gonna do this.
Oh, there you go.
I'm doing. Do you get what I'm trying to do now?
I think so. Yeah.
And then B is like 95.
What we also should have Tex Rogers has a good point. We need to know the names of the episodes so we can kind of tier them there.
We will have them in a second.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
Let's see.
Did you hear that, Tex? Price
I
is
just know
on the
based
ball.
on the thumbnails, I know what they are. So now look, we have 100, 98, 95, and 90. And this is the best way. We don't care about the D. The D doesn't matter because there's only 4 options. I'll just do.
You can delete the row.
I can.
Yeah, right there. Delete row.
Where do you
Go
see?
right
Oh,
there.
you're amazing, Ro. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have 198, 95, and 90.
Okay.
And
All right.
that's how we're going to sort of rank this thing. So we understand where all of these are at. And I think that'll make it easier for the people in chat. I hope.
Don't forget to carry the 1. Yes, Matt.
And right now, let me pull up. I have to pull up the chat so I can do the thing.
All right. Chat, do you guys understand what we're doing? Yes? Okay, perfect. I knew the chat would understand. They're smart.
Very smart. The one thing I can say is that the chat of this thing is very intelligent people. I don't know if that's the kind of people that watch Quantum Leap, but I don't think that there's ever been a intelligence shortage in this chat. So
Not at all.
The first one is Genesis because it's season 1.
Okay.
Genesis, and that would be the pilot.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with. I'm gonna do this 100, 98. Add option 95. I don't think anybody thought we would be this nitpicky with our rankings, but here we are.
Here we are.
Here
Milking
we are.
it for every. Yes, perfect. All right. So Genesis. First season, right?
Yeah, first season.
First season, first episode. What do you guys think? There's the poll in the chat. As they say in Chicago, vote early and vote often.
I love that what's going on here. It's like it's interesting. The people are like actually battling it out over the few points.
Yeah. But you know what? This is fine tuning. This will be interesting. Fine tuning for sure.
Fine tuning for sure, yeah.
Text, yes, vote for your dead uncle. That's hilarious.
And it's almost there's also a split decision here, which makes it a little difficult. But
yeah. And hopefully Nick will be along shortly. He says he was running late. It's always nice to have some extra comments on the panel. We are very excited to eventually tell the folks what we're going to plan to do after we're done micromanaging the ratings of our previous shows.
We're rating our rating.
Oh, Nick is in the chat. So he's setting up, hopefully.
He's setting up, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, let's look at the poll. What happened?
Wow.
Ending the poll, it is the majority gave it a 98.
Okay.
How do you feel about this episode, Ro?
You know what? I'm with the chat. I did exactly the same. 98.
98?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any issue with that. I think that 98, it's a good It's a good grade.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's the first one. It establishes things. It's a good, solid episode.
Sure, sure.
But at the same time, and one of the reasons why it wouldn't get 100, I think, is because, especially if we watch it today, we can appreciate what it accomplished because establishing this kind of lore and idea and the rules of the universe and all this stuff, it's a very difficult thing to do. But at the same time, when we watch it today, it's kind of a slow episode because we already know everything that's going on.
Right.
It doesn't have that same kind of adrenaline rush as some of the other ones that we really like. So I could see why it wouldn't get 100, but I
Mhm.
think the 98 is fair.
I have a feeling I have a feeling that a lot of mine are going to be in the 98 95 range, and there might only be one up in the ultra S tier for me. But yeah, let's keep going. Nick should be here in about 10 minutes. He's stuck in traffic.
Okay, so let's do the second one. What's the second episode we got? I think it's The Color of Truth.
Okay.
Let me see. The Color of Truth. Yeah, that's the other S one from the first season. That's
All
the
right.
one where he leaps in and he's a black man in the South.
All right.
You have
Get
to
that
give this
poll
one a
going.
grade. Oh, I have to do a poll. Sorry.
Get that poll going. And yeah, this is going to be interesting because a lot of S tiers here. The nuance is what's going to count going forward. But we'll see what the chat has to say when this show is all over with, because that's how we roll. All right. My vote is in. And yes, Tex, all these are S tier, and that's what makes it interesting.
We're trying to
where they
figure
are.
out within the
Yeah.
S tier, which is like 12, we're trying to figure out like a top 12. What would be the top 12? Because these are the top 12 episodes that we've decided of the series, but we don't have a ranking for which is the first one, which is the second one, which is the 12th one. And I'm trying to figure it out because ideally, I really would have liked a ranking, maybe a full ranking of the episodes. So we have like an official guideline if anybody ever wants to know.
For sure. Recommendation list. All right. The people are voting. And once again, nothing gets past our chat. It seems like they are neck and neck. But I think it's going the way that I predicted.
I also want to say that it's important to, I'm not saying, first of all, vote your conscience, but I think the idea here is we all know that these are the best of the best.
Yeah.
So when you vote, keep that in mind that all of these are the best. It's just a matter of which one is a little more best than the other one.
Mhm.
And when you look at these thumbnails, you'll see at least some of these episodes you remember. So think to yourself, is this a 90? Is it a 95? Is it a 98? Is it 100? Because
True. And then obviously the score, the number scores reflect that. The nuance, like I said, the nuance is going to be important here. And I think everybody has voted. There's 15 watching, 13 have voted. Let's go, stragglers.
okay, so I think,
Oh,
is there a tie? What is it?
on my end, yeah, it looks like there's a tie. Interesting.
Let's see if there's anybody else that'll vote.
Anybody going to break that?
I guess it'll be on us to break it.
All right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Color of Truth is a really good episode. It is really, really good, and it establishes.
Somebody broke the tie.
Oh, so it's 100.
Yep.
The thing with Color of Truth is that it not only is much like the pilot. You need episodes like this in a first season to really show what this show can do.
Yeah.
And this is something that really wasn't done before that. I don't think there was ever anything quite like it on TV. That there was a guy leaping into a person who was black in the South and trying to, give you that idea. I don't think that really ever happened quite that way before. So when you think about things that the show did that was really groundbreaking, I do think that the episode is groundbreaking. And I honestly do think it's better than the pilot, which got the 98.
I agree.
I wonder if it's 100, but I can't argue either. How do you feel about it, Ro?
I did vote 100. I think this is probably by far my best episode. And something that Tex Rogers I think said up in the chat really, it also deals with fun to watch. And this is kind of like not a fun story. It's more serious, more um relevant and socially relevant. But I think they did a really great job at telling the story here in this way, especially kind of mixing science fiction in the way that they did to tell this story. So I definitely give it 100. I think it's up there for me for sure.
I agree. So we have we have 100, we have 98, so that's season 1. Now we're going to season 2, where I believe in the S tier we have Honeymoon Express. Let's start with that one.
Let's see.
Honeymoon
Honeymoon
Express is the one
Express.
where Al has to talk to the Senate committee. Sam is with a lovely lady in the past that needs to pass a bar exam or something, and she has a dangerous husband. She's naughty. Her husband is dangerous. Two very
Okay.
different things.
Yeah. All right. What does the poll say?
Oh, sorry, the poll. Hold on. Thank you for reminding me.
And Tex, I get it. Fun to watch is definitely should be on, a lot of people's criteria. For me, I think it's more of a story that kind of makes me think. I'm more of a kind of a thinking man's nerd. Fun to watch is great, but I think I really, and for me personally, I really enjoy episodes and stories um, that are a little more poignant. So this one really kind of, checked my sensibilities as far as the seriousness of the topic and something that really makes you think. Honeymoon Express. Let's see. The poll is up in the chat. Let's get those numbers going. Oh, already it's interesting.
Yeah, this one's an interesting one.
Yeah. Although it's an S tier in season 2, you might not know that from the poll today. Wow.
Let's see for a second what's going on with it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, they're neck and neck here.
Yeah.
I think we've got most of the votes.
Oh no, Miss Sparkles is leaving.
Oh, why? What happened?
I don't know. She says bye bye guys, have fun.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. I hope we didn't offend.
I don't think. Why? Because of Honeymoon Express?
No. Who knows?
Who knows? People do whatever they do. In any case, let's look at it. What does the poll say? 95, 40. The majority gave it a 95.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good episode, but I'm okay with a 95. I'm not. It doesn't make me angry.
Sure. And that, like I said, it's surprising.
In what way? What did you think it would be?
I thought it would be up there. I think close to 198. I didn't bet on it being a 95. Usually you see that 100 ticker tape just going, and it was slow to go on this one, so that kind of surprised me.
Yeah. Again, the good thing is all of these are good episodes, so we're
Yeah.
really dealing with like a best of the best situation.
Sure.
But what's the next one on our list? We have Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy, of course, is the one where he is a person with Down syndrome. Classic episode.
Yeah.
But again, we're talking now about the best of the best. I'll start a poll.
Yeah.
Jimmy, 198. You didn't think we would be this nitpicky with our rankings, did you, bro?
No.
This is like a nitpicky level that you never thought was even imaginable. Let's see what they what they say about Jimmy. But what I love about the chat is their game. They understand exactly what we're doing.
Yeah,
We need to
exactly.
decide from the 12 how we rank them. Even after we have all of these, maybe we'll have to like open a spreadsheet or something and decide actual numbers.
Right.
Like we'll have a group of each one, but we need a top 12.
And in January, we're doing the crappiest episodes of all Quantum Leap and ranking those for the rest of the
I'm
year.
not laughing. We're actually going to do that. This is a real thing. Let's see for a second.
Yeah, I think the chat is favorable on this one, and I do remember really liking them. I think this episode was heartwarming. The actor that played Jimmy was great, and I think the story was well done. The acting was top notch, and I think everybody brought their A game to the story. And the like I said, the acting was pretty nice.
Yeah,
12
I think
votes.
everything. I liked even the supporting cast. I liked it was
Yeah.
a heartwarming story. And
Yeah,
also
this
keep in mind, in the second season, they were trying out ideas, and I like the energy of the second season that they're like, let's try this thing. By the time they reached the fifth season, they were in a different place, and I think that in the second season, they were fine tuning a lot of the ideas that did work well in the first one and trying to take it to the next level. And I
sure.
kind of appreciate it.
Yeah, I think the chat is channeling my thoughts on this episode.
So the
And
chat, the majority give it 100.
yeah. See, it's funny. I mean, we'll say our opinions, but we joke around the fact that we don't want to influence you guys, but you guys have a mind of your own, and it just so happens to agree with ours.
Well, in this case, I don't think we're really influencing like the previous one
Right.
because we all know that these are great episodes. The nitpickiness is very personal. I think that at this point, even when you and I sit there and we're like, "Well, I really like this episode," I mean, we'll say that about all of these. So I don't think it's a. I think that in this point, it's more of a fine tuning
Right.
situation based on everybody's personal preference. So that was Jimmy. What happened?
Tex Rogers, we are really milking this. Yes, we are.
We are milking it, sure.
But
Hold on.
you're here. That's what counts.
But you're here. But you know what? We're milking it, but it's fun, and we like hanging out with you all. And we really do want to create like a good list because we talked about it throughout the series. So if nothing else, if we can create like a tier list, let's start with these top 12, and then we'll think what else to do. But I would have even liked to have seen like a top 20, maybe a bottom 20. I don't know. We'll think about it more.
Nick has a controversial comment there. He says he didn't get to vote, but for him, Jimmy is a 90.
I see.
Wow. All right.
Well, I mean, does that influence? That would possibly take it down to like a 98 or something, or because we gave it 100 and the chat gave it 100, maybe it doesn't give it.
No, he's too late.
It's too late. All right,
late.
it's
All
that's
right.
it.
What's the
We
next
locked
one?
it
What's the
in.
next one?
What's the What's the next one? The next one is MIA.
MIA. Which
That's
one
the
was
one
that?
that Al with Beth.
Is that the one where they switched bodies? No.
That is the one where they. No, it's the one where he sends Sam to try to get Beth to not go out with a lawyer guy.
Okay.
It's the season 2 finale where Al, basically the love of his life, he can't. This is a known episode. It's the one before Sam goes home.
Okay. All right.
You don't remember this?
I got to look it up.
This is this is really important episode. It's the one where Sam has a mission, but Al, who secretly wants to get back with his ex-wife, is trying to get him to make her not fall in love with this other guy. And then, of course, in the mirror image episode, in the finale, Sam corrects what he didn't do in this episode.
All right. Put the poll up.
Do you remember now, or is it still?
Yeah, no, I remember.
Okay. I'm putting the poll up. Start a poll. MIA 198. 95. I don't want to influence text, so I won't say what I think. But I will say that this for me is a good episode. I do like this episode.
Yeah.
As Professor R2 says, producer Price on the scene with an definitive Quantum Leap rankings.
Yep.
And remember, I had this as an A when we did rankings in season 2. I'm not sure why you would have it as an A, but Ro missed the stream. He did watch it later, but he didn't discuss it with us, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I don't remember it too much. But having Nick around is better than having a recording device of your, like a body cam or something.
So MIA, what are we looking at in the poll? Let's see what's going on.
Wow.
I'm ending the poll.
Yeah, it's up there. It's got a tithe.
It's a tie, 198. I really like this episode. For me,
Yeah.
I actually give this I think is one of those episodes that deserves like the highest honor. I really like this episode. I think
And
for
do you
me,
and would you say that if it wasn't tied to some of the to the final episode or whatever?
yes, I've always liked this
Yeah.
episode, even without the finale. But it's not bad that the finale references this episode again. I think that regardless, I've just always liked it
Sure. Yeah.
because it was the first time that we saw a more personal side of Al, and I really liked that they gave us that depth in his character. I
Yeah.
thought it was really good. So
Yeah,
it's a split
100.
between 36 and 36 in the chat, like 36%, 36%.
Yeah. I
What
think a lot
would
of
you
people
give it?
I think a lot of people are. I'm going to echo the chat. 100.
I'm giving it 100 as well.
Yeah.
So now what's the next one that we have? The next one is we're in season 3, right? The Leap Home. Shoot, these are all strong. What are we going to do, Ro?
Yeah.
This is a difficult ranking. It's hard to decipher which is better than the other one. But okay, what we have the Leap Home. Let's start with that one.
Season 3, episode 1.
Okay. Let's do this. The Leap Home. 100. I feel like I kind of know where this one is going to go, but I don't want to say it.
Yeah. Yeah. These are all solid stories. Poll is coming, Tex. Poll is coming.
It's already here, Tex.
Take care, Kit Kat. Safe travel.
Oh, what happened to Kit Kat?
Some folks have to jump off.
Oh, sorry to hear that. See you later, Kit Kat.
Oh, there's another interesting poll number.
Okay. Mary White says Leap Home Part 1 is number 1 rated on IMDb.
Oh, wow.
Tex, though, isn't buying all of this sentimental stuff. The Leap Home, I really don't care about all the misery about his dad and brother.
What a hard ass.
You're the best, Tex. You're the best. But the episode does have the best lines in the entire classic show, so I'm conflicted.
9.2 out of 10.
9.2. That's on IMDb, but we're ranking like the best of the best now.
Yeah.
Also, people, we don't really trust those guys. So the poll, where is it right now?
Not what I was thinking.
No, I thought this would be a 100.
Yeah, for sure.
That this is 98, but it is what it is. We have to respect our chat. So,
and I think I agree. I'm okay with that.
Listen, I'm okay with it. It's not. None of these things are like going to make me angry. Okay, so then we have what's the next one? Vietnam. It's the Leap Home Vietnam one. I'll do the poll.
The Leap Home. Part 2, Vietnam.
100.
Yeah. This was another good one.
Yeah, definitely. I like this episode. But again, you have to decide here, not if it's 100. You have to, or you know what I'm saying. You have to decide
Yeah.
exactly how you feel about it.
Another poll that isn't going the way I thought. Interesting.
It is interesting, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
first of all, I think a few more people need to vote. Usually, there's a
Yeah.
few more.
Here we go. Here we go. I was looking at the part 1. Yeah, this one makes more sense.
Hold on one second. Let me see.
Again, Nick has come in to subvert our expectations. He gives it a 95.
Okay, so we're gonna end the poll, and let's see what we got. 100. Okay.
Yeah.
People really generous with that 100. I think
Oh, you know what? I think this one.
it
this
is a
one
good
merits-
episode.
Yeah.
It is a good episode. But I wonder if for me I wouldn't have given this one and the 98 and the Leap Home 100. But I'm not angry at this. This is fine. I can, I'm totally cool with it. But I could have seen it swapped, for my own personal
Sure.
preference.
Yeah.
Okay, so next what we have is, let's see what's going on. We have Future Boy. And now we're going to do a poll for that one.
Future Boy.
Lisa Katrine says this is one of the best of the unofficial trilogy. This one is the best of the unofficial trilogy. It's good. I mean I like the entire trilogy. Really, I really like it. It's really upper tier Quantum Leap for me in general. But what are we doing now? Future Boy.
The poll.
Let's see, 100.
Future Boy gets points for being fun, says Ron. And I would agree with you.
Okay, I did the poll text. Don't worry, I'm here.
All right. Future Boy. This would be season 3, episode 13.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, how's it going?
Excellent.
Going pretty good, yeah.
See, Future Boy for me is 100. It's funny because you guys seem like some of my responses were harsh. Like
I know.
me, Jimmy was an A.
Like 2 points
But,
off. I'm like, oh my God.
The reason why I'm trying to do that is so that I'm putting it into classes. Is this my top 5 or not?
Right. And I, as fun as this episode was, I voted as a 95 on this one.
I see.
See, I already know that this is my number 1 in the whole series.
Wow.
So it's got to be 100 for me.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so we are. You have a 95 row. Nick has 100. I would have been something like a 98 on it,
Yeah.
but the chat gave it 100. So I think that it's leaning more towards 100.
Yeah, I see people really loving Future Boy.
Okay, so Future Boy is here.
So now we have a problem because we can only have 4 in each bracket.
Right, that is true.
So now we have to decide, at this point, when we're giving something 100, are we knocking something out of that top bracket?
You're making a good point, Nick. I didn't think, I thought that people would be more stingy with 100.
Yeah,
But
because
I feel like they're not being stingy at
everybody
all.
already, all
Aren't
these,
there 5 in there now?
There's 5, but in order to do a poll, let's say for each bracket, we would
Oh,
need like 4. Now we're kind of stuck. But let's think about that in a second. Let's see what the other ones are, because I feel like it's not the last 100 we're gonna get here. So I have some ideas how to handle this.
all right.
Where are we at now? We're at season 4. Season 4 is the leap back. That's the one that Sam and Al switch places.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the poll.
That's another one of those. That's definitely one of those episodes where they swing for the fences. They tried something, really different and fun, and I think they pulled it off.
I mean, again, all the episodes that we're talking about, they're in S tier already. I hope everybody remembers this.
Yeah.
These are already the best of the best. We're just trying to do sort of a ranking within the ranking, just so we know, let's say, what the top 12 episodes are. Not that we're making this very easy with the amount of hundreds. People don't want to separate from the 100 and the thing, but I understand
Remind
that.
me I'm trying to associate the name with the episode, the leap back.
That's the one where Sam and Al switch places and Sam goes to the future.
Okay, yeah. I'm giving that 98. There were a really fun episode. Lot to enjoy in this, but there was also, I remember there being 1 or 2 things that were kind of a little like, but you look over it because it's such a great episode. So it's almost perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I also gave it a 98.
I think 98 is fair, but I feel like I hope everybody voted. There have been times that more people voted, and now it's kind of less, but it's okay. I'll accept this.
Well, Matthew McGee, is that because I rated it too high or too low?
I think he thinks you gave it too low. Oh, here another one voted. Okay, now we're pretty good. I'm gonna end the poll now, and we are at 98. And I think that's fair. I accept the 98.
And keep in mind for the chat, like, even if you consider all of these episodes 100s, we're trying to rank them inside themselves. So that's where we're coming up is we're not grading them just like the episode on its own. What do we feel about it? But we're grading it compared to the others in this S tier list.
So let's what's the other thing? Leap back. Justice. Justice was the one that he becomes a ghost monster. Does anybody understand what that means?
A ghost monster?
Oh,
he joins
a
group
where
of people.
He joins a club of ghosts.
Club that like to look like white ghosts.
Yeah.
Also known as ghost monsters.
Right.
Or ghost enthusiast, as we like to call them.
Kathleen Kennedy's with an extra K.
This is the one time that I'll say that as much as I don't like her, she's still not that, but I'll give her that.
Oh, and I just meant the initials, not the person.
No, I understand. I got it.
Make that clear.
So yeah, no, I understand. We're just poking fun, of course. What's the?
Oh yeah, Rondon Farr has it right. You take that K and you do the triple.
The Pointy Hat Club, yeah.
Pointy Hat Club. I guess that's a good way to put it too. Did I put a? Oh, I didn't put a.
No, there's no poll. I'm waiting for it.
We're waiting.
Okay, sorry. Justice. I think it's called Justice. I don't even know.
Yeah, it is.
Bryce, I appreciate it because there's no way I could manage all the things that you're managing, but I also find it hilarious that every time you forget to do the poll.
Sometimes I remember it. Yeah. But that's why Tex is here, because he'd be like, "Where's the poll?"
And of the 4 slots we're giving it here, I'm giving it a 90.
Wow. You know,
I did not like the whole thing. Like, Sam did a number of things that upset me in this episode. It was a powerful episode, lots of good moments, but there were moments when I was frustrated in the episode.
yeah, out of the two race relation stories, I like the other one better. So I'm going to
Yeah.
give this kind of like a 95 or a 98.
I
The other one was just, I think the story was structured a little better.
even though bad things happen in The Color of Truth, the outcome at the end leaves me with a happy feeling.
Right.
None of these other episodes, like, even though they have a resolve and Sam makes things better, none of the other ones do I walk away feeling good. Like, so out of all the race ones, like, The Color of Truth for me is at the top of that because of the enjoyment factor for me.
Mm.
People have given this one a 90, and I feel like that's fair.
Okay.
Now, the next one on our list, what do we have? We have The Leap. No, we did The Leap back. Justice. Oh, A Leap for Lisa. That's the one with Terry Farrell. And the one that Sam needs to help Al in the past, and then Al disappears and he's not his hologram anymore. And he has that like British guy that's his hologram.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, the poll. Yes, the poll. I get it. A Leap for Lisa.
And it was Terry
Yeah.
Farrell's birthday yesterday, I think. Yesterday or today?
That I don't know, but I was trying not to waiting for the poll, not be too influential.
There's the poll. Ron, I agree with you. Terry Farrell, extra points.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but there's things in this episode that I'm trying to remember, like,
there are some issues. There are some issues.
Al is really out of character through this whole episode, and having it be an Al centric episode and then having Al be out of character really felt off.
That is true.
I'm trying to think of where I would rest it with all of these. I gave it a 95, but I would not be upset with putting it in the 90 tier either. So, and I love Terry Farrell. But
okay, so let's see what happened. There's 39% gave it a 98, 38% gave it a 95. I would give it a 95 personally. And I would put it in the 95. Nick, I feel like you were in the 95. Ro, where are you?
that's where
Yeah, I think I was in the 98. I wouldn't be upset if it was a 95.
We kind of have to decide because I don't know. It's such a borderline one.
Yeah, 95.
All right.
We're already going to be moving something down to 98 when we're trying to.
Okay, the next one we have is we're going for. Did I forget something? Where is this? Leaping of the no, that wasn't it. I feel like something is twisted. I don't know. What are these three? Oh, okay. This is a duplicate. This is just crap. Don't forget about it. And then we have mirror image. So mirror image.
That is a tough one.
Is that the last episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got mirror image.
You mean the chimpanzees that are on our list?
If that was on our top list row, I'd quit. This one's hard for me.
You know, it's funny watching this episode. At the end, I was scratching my head a lot, but then I went and I read a lot of, I guess, context and behind the scenes and stuff like that, which made me appreciate it more because there is a lot of subtext that's attached to a lot of the characters. And after reading all that stuff, I was like, oh wow, that's right. I can see that. Which made me enjoy this episode a lot more than just seeing it at face value. And it was kind of an interesting way to end it, even though they didn't realize that that was going to happen. It would have been interesting if they either left it as a cliffhanger, which you can argue that this one did, or left it as kind of like a what if this last episode was like a C tiered episode. I think a lot of us would be a little upset.
Let's see, create spreadsheet. Okay. I have an idea what to do, but we'll get to that later. Okay, so let's see what the chat said.
People are going to take away points for the misspelling of Sam Beckett.
So the chat gave it a 36 and in second place 98. I would have given it 98 personally. That's what I would have
I gave
done.
it a 90, which was also what was tied for second place.
I see. Ro, what would you give it?
I gave it 100.
Well, I gave it a 98. Nick, you gave it a what, 90?
Yeah.
Wow.
What do we do? This one's a really tough one. It's kind of all over the place because you and I are in different places. The chat, even they were, even though the most gave it 100, I would think this, if I had to average out all of our thoughts, it's kind of a 98. Are you okay with that?
I was going to say, like,
I'm
I think
okay with that.
Given how much is down in the 90 versus 98 and 100, I think the 100 would be out just because so many people are at the far other end of the spectrum. So that would make it either a 98 or a 95.
Now let's look at 100, and I want to ask without doing a poll here. I just want to ask: in the 100, we have Color of Truth, Jimmy, MIA, The Leap, Home, Vietnam, and Future Boy. Is there anyone here? Although it wouldn't help us because we'd be pushing it to 98, but this makes it really.
I would put Future Boy into 98 personally.
I know, but the chat.
Me, it would be Jimmy. Jimmy in the Vietnam episode.
This makes it tough for us. I don't know how to do this. What do we do?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like every time we hit 4, we should have been doing a poll.
Well,
to see which one gets eliminated down.
Let's do this.
Well, how about do this, Price? Do the first 4.
Okay, let's do the 98 gang.
Which one we feel should be dropped down?
Okay, let's do the 98 gang. Okay. What do we have in 98? 98 group rank. We have. Can you look at? We have Genesis. We have The Leap Home. Leap Home.
I mean,
What's the third one? Do you see it? It's The Leap Back.
yep.
And what's the fourth one?
And the last episode.
Oh, Mirror Image. Okay.
Yeah.
So here you have to rank this, and this is really important, guys. Never has there been a more important poll on Quantum Leap Revisited.
Here's a poll to make a poll about a ranking.
We're doing a poll about a poll, yes.
So what are we?
We're doing which one we think is number one,
Or which one we take
should
off?
go down.
Yeah, nobody's voting yet. So
Now the two people have already voted.
Yeah. Are we voting for one of these episodes to go down or to stay up?
I think that people have to vote for their favorite episode. Whatever they look here, they have to decide what's the favorite episode they have here.
Well,
I feel like
I
we're
think
screwed
we have to-
again.
we have to- we
We'll,
have
we'll
to
never
work the
figure
other
this
way,
out. We're
Price.
screwed
We're
again,
trying-
Rogue.
Price,
I
we're
think-
trying to move stuff down, so we need to be voting which ones we should send down.
Yeah, I think
And I think we need to start at the top and keep pushing the episodes down until we get to where there's 3 for each row.
yeah, the chat already voted wrong because we didn't give them it's our fault. So let's end this chat and start from the top like Nick said.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I messed up. What do I do?
So do 4 of the ones from the 100 row, and
But
we're
there's
gonna
5
vote.
in the 100.
I know.
row.
We'll start with 4,
Okay.
the first 4, and we'll eliminate one, and then we'll add the one that's not there.
So, do they need to
and
choose the
eliminate
one that
again.
they want to get rid of now?
Correct.
Yes. Choose the
Get
one you
rid.
want to go down.
Get rid of one. Okay. So what do we have? Tell me the episodes.
It's hard to see.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Color of Truth.
Color of Truth. No, the text. Sorry, the poll can't have 5. I guess.
I wish it could, but it just won't let me.
YouTube just felt that would be just too impossible
Too
to
much.
accomplish.
Color of Truth. Yeah, they just can't pull it off. Color of Truth. Jimmy.
The Leap Home.
That's the Leap Home. No, that's MIA.
Right.
Yeah, MIA.
MIA. And then the fourth one is the Leap Home Vietnam.
Correct.
We need to eliminate 2 anyway, so we'll eliminate one out of there, and then we'll do another poll with Future Boy in it.
Get rid of one.
You have to get rid of one, yes. This is actually quite
We're
interesting.
just moving it down to 98. It's not like we're throwing it in the
Right,
trash.
we're not throwing it out forever. We're just moving it to A.
Or 98.
But then what do we do with Future Boy?
We do a second poll because we got to remove 2 of them because we got to get it down to 3 in each.
4 in each.
Well, we have 12 episodes and we have 4
Tiers.
things, so don't we want it down to
Yeah, 3, 3, 3, 3.
3 in each? So that way, then we rank each one to figure out which is the best 100, which is the best.
Okay, let's end the poll. And they're all on board to get rid of.
Jimmy.
Yes,
Which
they're
is what I
all
voted.
on board to get rid of Jimmy. So we
It's
took.
a pivotal episode, but I don't think it's the top of the whole show.
So what do I do now?
So now move Jimmy down to the 98.
And now
Okay.
there's 5 and 98.
So now do another poll for the 100, but replace Jimmy's spot with Future Boy.
Future Boy. Okay. It's a kind of twisted logic here, but let's just go with it. Start a poll. Get
We're just going to move everything on down until we're to the bottom.
rid of 1. So what do we have on top there?
Color of
Color of Truth, The Leap Home Vietnam, MIA,
Leap
and now Future Boy.
Vietnam. MIA. Future Boy. Okay, let's see. You all have to vote. I feel like some people aren't voting because they don't want to get rid of some of these. But we have no choice. And now there's like a split. Oh, no, wait.
it's pretty clear who they want down there.
Okay, I think we got it. So we have.
So Future Boy's moved down
Boy.
again.
Okay, Future Boy moves down. But now what do we do, Nick?
Now you do the same process with the next one.
Well, now I guess what we already know. I don't think we can kick down more because Future Boy and Jimmy were 100. So if they're in the 98 now, I think that they should probably be there. We should take the other 4.
Okay.
And see
Yeah,
that would make sense.
Yeah, that would make sense. And
so start a poll.
So we only need to keep 1 though, right? Don't do the vote yet because we've got 2 that we've got locked in, so we're only keeping 1. So let's vote to what to keep then. Because we're gonna knock the other 3 down.
So wait a second. We're gonna knock the other 3 down. Okay,
yeah, because if we're gonna say that those 2 are 100% gonna stay there in 98, then we only need 1 more.
Even Tex Rogers can't follow what we're doing anymore. But okay, let's see for a second. You can only keep 1. So there's Genesis. Ron Donofero says, "I've seen Star Trek movies that are less nitpicky." So
we're not being nitpicky. We're just trying to come up with a list in the end so that we can put like this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4.
Okay. The leap home. That's leap. It seems annoying, but we're gonna have our top 12, and it's gonna be soon.
Whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, we're gonna have it. The leap back. I think that's the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Leap back. And
so remember, for this next one, we're voting which one we're going to keep in 98. The other 3 are going to get bumped down.
Yeah, I wrote you can only keep 1. What's the mirror image? Okay. Ooh. This is going to be a tough one for people. You can only keep 1.
Okay. All right.
I'm really curious to see how this one's going to go.
We have I was gonna say we had two front runners, but the Leap Home seems to be pulling in the lead.
I can kind of understand that. The Leap Home is a really important episode.
I was torn between that and the Leap Back. Genesis, I feel like as a pilot, it's very important and pivotal. But if it wasn't the pilot, if you're watching it just as its own episode, I don't. Although it's two whole episodes, so it gets like that extra benefit of having that extra runtime.
It's a very, very important episode, and I think that it deserves to be in an S tier, but I don't know if it deserves 100. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying generally. So we had to get rid of we can only keep one, so we kept the Leap Home, which means that Pilot, Leap Back, and Mirror Image went down one. Now,
Perfect.
okay, so now because these guys went down, these three, basically out of what was I going to call it?
Well, so those two just get bumped down.
Right. That is absolutely correct, Nick. You're brilliant. So now we got this. Now we have to do one for each one. But I know this sounds annoying, but at the end we're going to have our 12. So let's start with the 90s to make it interesting.
Okay.
Let's start with the 90s.
All right.
90. Which is your favorite? So what do we got there? In this one, we have Justice, A Leap for Lisa, and Honeymoon Express. So Justice, A Leap for Lisa, and
as you're typing this, are we voting for which one we think is the favorite out of the three?
Yes. This is now an official ranking of this category. So 90 category. Which is your favorite? Okay. I'm about to start it. Don't worry, Tex. Here you go. Which is your favorite?
Yeah, that's a hard one for me.
I know what one is my bottom of the three.
I tend to think whatever the chat will decide here, we should go with.
For sure.
Because we weighed in on all of our stuff. I think this is the part where they really do their voting.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what's going on with it. I'll give it another minute.
Excellent, excellent. Just as I predicted.
Okay. So I'm ending the poll. And now we can already do something. Let me see if I can find this. This is places 10 to 12, right?
Yes.
So what's in 10th place? A Leap for Lisa. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then what's in 11th place?
Well, do we want to pull these two versus each other?
I don't understand. We need to now put the way the list is: A Leap for Lisa, Justice, and Honeymoon Express. So that's how it's going to appear. Justice, and I'm preparing a list that you can't see now, but you'll understand soon enough what I'm doing. Basically, right now we have a list. Let me see if I can.
Well, we got one that was a clear winner, but the other two, we don't know how people would vote if that one was removed. Of which one of those two would be better?
Let me
and
show
they
you.
Came out like almost identical.
Right now, A Leap for Lisa, Justice, and Honeymoon Express. That's the way the chat decided.
Okay.
And we're gonna go with the chat. That is. There's no tie here. This is the what is it?
I was just saying we don't know all the people who voted for Leap for Lisa whether they'd put Justice or Honeymoon Express.
Well, we do because the
Above.
numbers reflected in this last poll.
Well, those are the people that think that it would have been number one, but we don't know if all the people who voted for Leap for Lisa were removed from voting for Leap for Lisa, which one they would vote for.
We'll find out.
Number two.
We'll find out next week.
Okay, I was just saying, do
You made me laugh, Nick. I'll give you
Justice versus Honeymoon Express.
To echo what Ron Donofero was saying. I think that we've reached a level of nitpickiness, which maybe we should try to steer away from at this point. But I agree with what you're saying. But I think that this is good. This feels,
because I wouldn't have put Justice. I would put Honeymoon Express above Justice.
I understand, but this is fine.
But I think a lot of the people that voted for Leap for Lisa would do the same.
You know what, Nick? I don't want you to feel like I did something bad, so I can't believe I'm going to do this. This is the most nitpicky thing ever. Which is better? What was it? I'm sorry, Nick. What was it? Honeymoon Express.
Honeymoon Express and Leap for Lisa. I mean, Justice.
Justice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rare that you make me laugh like this on the stream. I don't know why this is what already got me that we're doing this level.
Tex
of
Rogers is fully on board with my nitpicking it.
All right, you got it, guys. Honeymoon Express and Justice. You got to decide.
Price, you want to address Tex?
What did Tex say?
Is there a chat next week? I won't be here.
I will likely be here. As far as I know, I should be here. So it won't. It'll be something unannounced and Quantum Leap related. It's also one that I understand that people are probably going to be having dinner, and some people can make it, some people can't. But I'm going to do something. There's going to be something going on at this hour, and
he's going to have a poll: which cranberry sauce is the best?
Something like that.
Well, it'll be the long teased Price of Reasons top 10 reasons or when Sam should have gone for it.
I do want to say this. If you guys are interested in maybe being even, I was talking with Tex, and we thought maybe it would be a nice time to do a kind of chat appreciation day. And I know most people are doing their family meals and whatever, but if anybody feels like hanging out or doing something, maybe even joining in kind of this strange stream of holiday, if you feel like it, you should reach out to Tex Rogers, because Tex is kind of in charge of organizing this, sort of.
Looks like, based on the chat's posts, there might only be 3 people here.
I see. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Then if not, maybe we'll do that another week, because I don't want to take away people's opportunity. I'll just explain it to Ro and Nick quickly. There were some, chat members that wanted to hang out with us, and I said that we should do some kind of, chat appreciation day and do something like that. But at the same time, if they want to hang out with us and nobody's here except for me and they're not even here, that would make it quite difficult. So let's put it this way. Next week, I'll do something. I don't know what that something is. It could be a shorter stream. It could be just me rambling about nonsense. And if you guys aren't here, that's fine too. I tend to think that I'll try to do something, but maybe the chat appreciation will delay it for some time else, because I want people to get a chance.
Awesome 142. You're going to have the Japanese Thanksgiving.
So what do we got? Honeymoon Express beat Justice, right?
Yep. So now do you see why I said to do that second poll?
It's very important that we did it, yes. Let's see for a second. No, but it was more accurate. I'll give you that. Justice. Okay, what's the next group that we have? We have the 95 one. 95. What do they have to choose? Which one? Which
Right
one do you
now, I
like
can
best?
see is your spreadsheet, so I can't. Yeah, right now we're picking which one is going to be the top of the three.
The top of the three. Okay. Wait, hold on. So now we're back here. We're doing this thing with the 95 tier, right?
Mhm.
The top, which is your favorite?
Yes.
Okay. What do we got there? We got Genesis. Is it
Mhm.
Genesis? I can't even tell now. Yeah, Genesis, the leap back. What was the third one? Can you see? Mirror image. Okay.
It's like this big on my screen, and I don't have
Yeah.
my glasses on.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Okay. So we got this.
Let's see.
And don't worry, Nick. I'll make sure we do the two that didn't get chosen. We'll do a duel between them. Although it looks like we're in a tie here. If there's a tie, then we get to be the tiebreaker. But
Mhm.
otherwise, we go with the chat recommendation.
And of course, it has to be the two that I was struggling over.
Well, it's interesting that Genesis is only getting a really low count there.
So Genesis is the one that's the low. Oh wait, we don't know that. What do we do, Nick?
No, it is the lowest one.
Well, which do you like best, Price?
Wait, I think we have an actual decision.
Yeah, we
I
have.
think they decided. The leap back was the one that is the highest rated one. So the leap back
Momentous.
is the one that's in 7th place. Now we just have to do the other two. So we're fair and we let people choose 8 and 9.
Yep.
So
And who knows? Maybe the people that like Leap Back don't like Mirror Image, and they'll say Genesis.
you
but
like
I have a feeling that it won't go that way.
let's see. Mirror image and Genesis. Okay. This one's going to be a dead heat one also, isn't it?
Well, Tex was hoping that we'd have a 3-way tie to make it interesting for us.
I actually think this one is acting more decisively than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm ending the poll in a second. I'll give it a few more seconds. If somebody hasn't voted, now's your chance. Okay. Now
we have 3 people that aren't voting. We have 15 people in the chat.
Yeah, what can we do?
Well,
but
they might be watching on their TV or something.
Maybe
vote.
They are. It's okay. What do we got here? We got Mirror Image is stronger than Genesis, so Mirror Image will be in 8th place, and then Genesis will be 9th place. And now, just so people see, this is what it looks like now. 7th to 12th place, The Leap Back, Mirror Image, Genesis, A Leap for Lisa, Honeymoon Express, and Justice. And now we're doing the top 6 episodes.
Yep.
Let's.
I am voting Mary Way because I want to see what the results of the poll are.
Same here.
Let's see. I don't know if StreamYard counts us. Maybe I would be one because I'm going to do the polls all the time.
Well, it counts me because I'm watching while being on it. So,
I see.
Because it's
same here.
So it's us, bro. We're the ones. In any case,
but I'm voting.
I see what you mean.
Just you.
Yeah, there's still 3 people that are not voting.
I got you. Okay, what do we got to do now? We're We have the 98 crew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I feel this one's going to be kind of easy.
Pick your favorite. And then the 98 crew, what is it? We have the Leap Home, Jimmy, and Future Boy.
Yes.
The Leap Home, Jimmy, and Future Boy. Okay.
No one will be surprised how I voted.
Okay. The leap home.
Which is kind of how I figured this would go.
Right.
So the Leap Home is basically the favorite. And that means I can put it in fourth place. The Leap Home. So now we're basically doing 5th and 6th place.
Yes.
Okay.
Jimmy versus Future Boy.
Jimmy versus Future Boy. Okay. Which do you like better? Jimmy, Future Boy. Okay. Somehow, I thought this would go faster than it did, but we're just going to be able to make it in time, I think.
Yep. Just as I thought.
So where are we with it? Okay, so Jimmy beat Future Boy. So that means Jimmy is in 5th place. And Future Boy is in 6th place. Now we're at the top 3 episodes. I hope everybody's ready. What do we got? Color of Truth, MIA, and Vietnam. Pick your favorite. Color of Truth, MIA, and what was the third one? Vietnam. The Leap Home, Vietnam. Okay, guys.
I'm interested to see how the poll does.
We're so close.
Yeah.
That was not how I expected it to go. Okay, it's starting to change.
Yo.
Okay, so Color of Truth.
Well, and Maroxtra, I would say yes. This is. I don't think this list will necessarily be any one of ours exact listings. This is as the group. So, but as United, even though it might not be your top 3, it's not necessarily my top 3, but it reflects kind of overall this community what we've picked.
So, pick your favorite. And then we have MIA. Wait, which one do we have now? I'm so Color of Truth. Okay. MIA and the Leap Home. The Leap Home Vietnam. At the end of the day, all of these are good episodes. It's as close as we're going to get to be able to figure out the general feel of what we have.
Yes, they may have voted that, but also early on, people were being very generous with the 100, and the community also voted to remove it out of the 100. So that's how it happens.
It was a tricky process, and I think we did the best we can under the circumstances. I'm going to give it another minute, another few seconds at least. I don't even know if a minute, but give it a little extra. If there's anybody that still wants to vote.
Okay.
By the way, I don't see Tracy Alexander here today. I hope she's okay. I could be wrong, but I think I didn't see her today.
I think you are correct.
Oh. Well, maybe she'll listen to the replay. Anyhow, I think we're good with the poll. And now that it's over, let's see MIA and then the Leap Home Vietnam. So number 2 is MIA. Number 3 is the Leap Home Vietnam. And I think that we've got ourselves a list. I'm going to do this right now.
And the way I look at it, like I already mentioned, my number 1 is Future Boy, but in our whole group chat, it made what, 6? Mm-hmm. And for me, that's in the ballpark. That's, I think when we get to the lower ones is where I'm going to be more frustrated.
So
I think you
this
guys
is our list.
Chimp thing a C.
Here, I zoomed it, text. I already zoomed it. Here you go. Color of Truth is the... Okay, we'll start from the bottom. In 12th place, Justice. 11th place, Honeymoon Express. 10th, A Leap for Lisa. Genesis is 9th place. Mirror Image is 8th place. The Leap Back, 7th place. 6th place is Future Boy. 5th place is Jimmy. 4th place is The Leap Home, basically part 1. Number 3 is The Leap Home Vietnam. Number 2, MIA. It's nice because all 3 of those are actually kind of a trilogy. And then the first one is Color of Truth. I feel good about this list. I think this is a very reasonable list. And I don't have any issue with it.
You might say they were the superior trilogy.
It was a superior trilogy. That is 100% for sure. Although I didn't hate the other trilogy as much as some other people did, but I can agree with one thing. This trilogy is a superior one. I do feel like MIA, The Leap Home Vietnam, and The Leap Home were for me the peak of the franchise. When it got to here, I felt it like reached a certain high, and as much as there were good things later, it almost like didn't, it didn't quite hit that same thing. I don't even know how to say save. It's okay. I already I screenshotted it, and I can then do it in my own like Excel sheet. I did this because this was something that I wanted to do online that you all can see it. But we got it now. It's totally cool. We got the top 12. Now we may do more. Like if you know what? Final poll. Do you want to continue to do rankings like this? Do you guys want to continue the list?
We should do the top 12 crappiest.
Well, I mean, we could go about it the same way, doing like all the A's, although I think that will be a much huger list to try to get through.
How about so I wrote, do you want to continue the list, yes or no? So at least I'll know if like, there's a point. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm genuinely curious to see. I bet Tex is all over the no button. Tex couldn't hit that no fast enough.
Yep.
I think we at least got to do the bottom.
We at least got to do the bottom. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
But is there enough in D?
We'll have to take maybe D and C. We'll see what we do. So this episode was called The Best of the Best. That one will be the worst of the worst. Even though I really like even the bad ones, but I will still do the worst of the worst.
Sounds like a plan.
I think most people are okay with it. Except for Tex, who's very upset. Sorry, Tex.
Caleb, I would agree with you that the Space Chimp should win the worst episode, but
I've
based
got
on
one.
how it went in the ranking, I was not winning that.
I've got one that I feel is worse than the chimp.
The vampire one.
Yes.
What's your
That was
one, Ro?
terrible.
The vampire one to me is worse than the chimp episode.
Worse than anything. Like it's barely watchable. The chimp at least makes some kind of logical sense to me. The vampire one just feels really, really off. But before we go, Mary White, do you have?
I put it low, but I don't.
Yeah, no, Mary White. There is time for shout outs. If you send it to me, I will 100% shout them out. Here you go. Part 1, Julie Evans, Tex Rogers, Michelle Ferry, Lisa Catrian, Ron Donofero, Matthew McGee, and Chrissy, Marla Sharondoff. I feel like I didn't see much of Marla today. Was she here? Mur Rockstra, Super Mario Brothers 3. I don't know how I missed Marla. I guess I didn't see her very much. Anyhow.
We were late, so there was a lot of conversation up top.
Yeah. I see. Malachi D. Wildman, Arturo, Miss Sparkles, Professor R2, Kit Kat, Caleb Levine, The Dead Man, The Grimdark, Awesome One, and Tomahawk 511. Oh, hey, Marla. Now I feel better. That already, like, now I'm more calm.
I'd also be interested to see, and if you want to send me the results of all the weeks, I could do this, but to figure out based on how many S's, how many, A's, B's, C's, like which the dead on which season received the highest rankings.
I'm not 100%
because it may be like,
like which season has like the most A's or the most S tiers. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and we could kind of break it down, because I'd be interested to play around with the numbers. If you assigned a value to each one of those tiers and a negative value to D or something, which would mathematically be the best season.
I think the chat has already decided. Season 2.
Yeah, it's got to be 2 or 3. Like those are the top, and I think nobody would argue with 5 being the worst.
Right.
But,
no, I don't think anybody would argue that. In any case,
but 4 versus 1 would be interesting.
I'm very early in this morning. Just popped in to say Price put in a good appearance on Critical Drinker last night. Nice one. Thank you. Is it last night? I think you're in a different time zone. It feels like it happened today for me, but I guess it could have been. In any case, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It was really, really nice. It was very nice that I was invited, and I really genuinely. It was a really, really great experience for me. So I thank Drinker for that. In any case, I guess check out Ro. He has his own everything. We didn't do our usual stuff, but Ro is a broadcast news veteran man and has his own podcast and the Red 5 Network and all that stuff. He's the best. I put his YouTube channel, which you guys make sure you subscribe to and check out his stuff. And Nick, of course, is a member of the Red 5 Network. He has his own channel, which I also put the link to. You also have to make sure that you're following him and check out what he does, because he's been posting some really good stuff recently. And he's the minister and the locksmith and the sheriff and the goats. and he's the GOAT.
And I would say, you know, I've been having a lot of fun. I've been putting out kind of my rankings, and Tex has been sharing with me kind of his rankings and thoughts on it, and a few others have too as well. But either on this or on mine, drop after the stream ends. Drop in the comments what your rankings are. Like it, you know, it's interesting to see everybody's list, and
Hey,
let's
Shmel,
talk.
I'll let me refine what he's saying. Go to Nick's channel. He's doing rankings and a lot of stuff that's like very elaborate. He's talking about a lot of stuff. Tex is there giving his thoughts on it. I totally recommend you check out what Nick is doing. Weigh in, give him your own thoughts, because he's having his own kind of discussions about his rankings, and I think that you guys would really enjoy it. I know Tex is involved. You guys should go there and see what he's doing. And on that wonderful note, I'm going to already run to the next stream. I want to thank you all for being here. You all are wonderful. I always enjoy hanging out with you guys. I enjoy hanging out with the panel and with you all. And I know some of you are like, oh, are we going to be ranking forever? We're not ranking forever. There's actually a next phase, what we're going to do after Quantum Leap. Because there's Thanksgiving, it's kind of holidays, and we're still summing up some rankings, and we're thinking of doing this chat appreciation. I'm not jumping there yet, but there is a plan, and it's going to kick in soon. The panel here already know about it, and they're on board. And I have a feeling that once we announce what we're doing, I suspect that at least the majority of you here, if not everybody, is going to like the idea. I think we've come up with something that's going to be fun. I hope, at least.
Agreed.
So just one final thing. I want to tell a joke, Ro, because I'm trying to fix something here, something technical.
Oh no, something technical.
Yes.
I can't think of a joke, but I think the chat will really enjoy the next phase of Price of Reason Live with this wonderful panel here.
I hope so. I think so. I have a good feeling about it.
Is everybody on board? Did Script and Sean?
Well, Sean, I don't know about
Sean,
him, but I think that
obviously,
Script. I think Script would be on board, and yeah, we're gonna head out. Hopefully, it should play our outro, and we'll see you all here. I'll do something next week that's unofficial, but in 2 weeks we'll have a more official, maybe the worst of the worst ranking. Bye.
All right, see you guys.
I'm such an awesome guy.